When the Cybertruck made its debut in 2019, there were a lot of design elements that we thought, this isn't gonna stick. And there were other things that we saw that we didn't see that were missing that we thought, well, that's gotta be added. So I'm gonna go over all the things I got wrong and a couple of things that I got right, but mostly the wrong. I'm Brian, welcome to my Tesla weekend. So one of the first things I knew, because I'm familiar with this company called Tesla, was that the $39,900 was just not gonna happen. That is too low of a price. If I actually thought it was gonna be $39,900, I probably would have reserved. That would have been a heck of a deal. Maybe we'll get to something close to that in the future, maybe not. Another one is that tailgate ramp. There was no way that was gonna happen. It's not a new idea. It's a bad idea. It's a fragile piece that would be prone to failure. It would have a lot of problems. Dirt would get in, mud, water, all kinds of stuff like that. My big fear was that the orders would be non-sequential. I mean, why would you have sequential orders? Historically with these cars, what happens is Tesla goes ahead and prioritizes not by your reservation number, but by the budget. What's your budget? Can you pay $120 for a beast? Because if you can, we'll sell it to you quicker. I saw that with the Model 3. A lot of people who had paid, who had put their reservation in, did not get their car in the order they expected it because they came out at $55,000, $60,000, and those people got theirs first. They've got the budget for it. That makes sense. Other things like that. The $100 that you could put down on the Cybertruck, that would have got you 4 shares. You would have, if you bought that, then those 4 shares would be worth, $1,000 today. You would have 10 extra money. Same with the Roadster. Those deposits were quite a bit larger, and you'd have had 2 more years to not make back your money. I feel bad for those investors, but I don't know, man. We didn't think it'd be 6 years and counting. I also didn't think the quad was going to happen, or if it was, that it wouldn't matter, because they weren't going to build it. It was going to be something that was put together using third-party, using something just made by a third party, rebranded, rebadged, more expensive. That's fine. Things I didn't see coming. The 5-seater, I thought it was going to be 6. They said it was going to be 6. I genuinely believed it. I'm very disappointed by that. The occupant home being stamped steel rather than part of the structure, I believed that, and I was absolutely wrong. That's unfortunate, but it happens. I didn't believe that that was going to be the true form. Now it has changed a little bit. It's a little rounder in its overall appearance, a little stockier, less sleek, but the spirit of it, the DNA of it, is 99% of the way there, maybe 98. It still looks real radical in ways that other manufacturers wouldn't do. I'm very surprised that it managed to maintain as much of that insane aesthetic. And another one that I absolutely missed is those wheels, man. Those big, big wheels. I was just sure that those would not make the final cut, and yet they did. There's a bunch of speculative stuff. People thought the Cybertruck's going to be this or that, and it was like, it's going to have a mid-gate. No, that was never going to happen. Structurally, it needs to have integrity through that zone, and also the tonneau rolls through there. Can't do it. There was a hope that that back window would open, and I feel like we saw prototypes where it was open, but with the shape of that back wall, couldn't do it, couldn't happen. Unfortunate. And also sliding it down to where the tonneau goes there. So we're not sure about that. And then, of course, the sail storage. We only saw it in CGI. A lot of people were like, no, this is definitely going to happen. And it never made sense because that is a structural element. You wouldn't put sail storage in the middle of a structural element any more than you'd put a cubby in the middle of an I-beam through the structural part of it. It doesn't make sense. So that's the fun of the Cybertruck. What did you miss? What did you think was definitely not going to make it? How close were you in your estimates? It's a lot of fun to think about. And by the way, I'm out here at the Kettleman Supercharger location. It's a neat one. It's a flagship. It's where they've got a coffee inside, mochas with a picture on it of your, of your Tesla logo. That's fun. And they've got a gift shop and all that. Restrooms, Wi-Fi, music. Who knows, man? It's a lot of fun. And a cajillion chargers out here. So when you're watching this, I'm probably going to be in Las Vegas already at the CES show. Thank you so much to my patrons and supporters and subscribers on X who make trips like this possible. Thank you guys so much for your decision to support the channel and for all the people using my referral code. Wonderful. That's how I get the miles to go to places like this, so I don't have to pay for my actual mileage. And I appreciate you guys for that. So what did I miss? What did I misunderstand? I'll leave it into them comments below, and stay tuned, stay juicy, and I cannot wait to hear from you clever robots on the next one.